Hey there, Aaron from Advantage Market Solutions here. Today I'm going to walk you through how to set up a Google Business Profile, formerly known as Google My Business. Google Business Profile is a great way at capturing local traffic searching for products and services that you offer. Let's dive right in. To begin your Google Business Profile setup, you can go to your favorite search engine and type in Google Business Profile or Google My Business. Either should work. And one of the first results will be this Google Business Profile. We can click here and it takes us to a new tab that will allow us to either manage now or sign in. Today we're going to choose manage now. It may ask you to log in at this phase. In that case, sign in with your Google account that you're hoping to manage the business from. And then the next step is going to be to enter the business name. Today we're going to be working with Sanders Taxi in Colorado Springs. The first option here is to create a new business with this name. However, Google will also recommend other businesses that have a similar name to yours. This will show up in the event that a customer's already added you to Google Maps, but today we're going to be creating a new business. And we'll choose continue. And on the next tab, it's going to ask us what type of business we run. Are we an online e-commerce store that ships and sells products? Are we a local brick and mortar store that customers can visit? Or are we a service-based business where we visit our customers? Since we're a taxi company, we visit our customers. We're going to choose service-based business, and then choose next. Now, this page is a business category setup. There are thousands of different categories you can choose from in Google, but we want to find what closely represents what we do. We're a taxi company, so we'll begin typing in the word taxi, and we'll see one of the first options shows up here is taxi service. So we'll select this. And as you can see, we can add more later during our optimize phase. So at this step, we just want to choose what most closely represents what we do. Now on the next page, it asks us to select the area that we serve. Since we are service-based, they expect there is a boundary to where we will service within the city or the county that we're working in. So oftentimes we start at the highest level and work down. We can add multiple service areas. So in this case, we're going to start with Colorado Springs as the key area we work in. And then from here, we can add specific zip codes that we want to begin getting business from. So as you can see, we can add multiple. Once we have our service area defined, we go ahead and choose next. And on this page, it asks us to put in a phone number or a website. We do need to enter at least one. So I'll enter in a phone number here. And you can either add in your website if you have a website, or you can actually add a free Google site if you don't currently have a website, which we'll show how to do in a future video. Once we have our phone number selected, we choose next. And then this next step is to choose if we want to get tips and alerts and different ways that we can manage our listing on Google to the email address you've added. You can choose this, you don't have to, but I would recommend selecting it so you can get some tips from Google on how to best manage your listing. From here, we choose continue, and this is what begins the process of adding you onto Google Maps. The next step is to enter your mailing address to verify your listing. You're not actually going to show up on Google Maps until you go through the process of validating that you are who you say you are and your business is located within the area that you plan to service. So you can choose to verify later, but this is a step that needs to be completed before your listing will be able to be found in the Google Maps app and in the map pack of a desktop search. So I'll choose verify later. Here we can now choose specific services that we offer. As a taxi service, it'll recommend other ancillary services that we might offer, such as limousine service, etc. We can also add our own custom services if we don't see something that we add here. So we offer car for hire, and we also offer party buses. And we can choose next. Now we choose our business hours. We're open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're open all these days and times. And then from here, we choose what our hours are on these days. In this case, we're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And we choose next. This is the option to be able to add messaging and get chats from customer directly from the map listing. This is a newer feature of Google Business Profile and is something that is still being tested and in beta, but you will get customer leads through this. I do recommend keeping it on. You will get a badge based on your responsiveness, and it is another way to highlight and set your business apart. Now from here we can add a business description, what makes our business unique and special. We do have 750 characters available on this page. I do recommend filling out as much as possible. Today I've just done a short little description. We can always edit this later. Now we choose next. And now we can choose to add photos of our business. In this case, we are a taxi company. We could add photos of our cars, photos of our drivers, photos of our parking lot where we store the cars. Just something to show that we are a legitimate business. We are who we say we are. The next page is the ability to claim an advertising credit. Currently, Google is giving away $500 free after you spend $500. You do have the ability of claiming this credit later, but you can claim it now if you're planning on running ads. But for today, we're going to skip. And then it gives you the option of purchasing a domain. In this case, we already have our own website, so we're going to skip. And now, once we verify our listing, our edits will be visible. We continue, and it'll take us to the new management of Google Business Profile in Search. You can choose Edit Profile, and it gives you the different areas that you can edit, also indicating that you're not yet verified and need to verify before you will show up to customers. Once you've filled out all of these areas, you do want to choose Get Verified. There are multiple different ways that Google is verifying businesses nowadays, one of which being the postcard method, where they will send you a postcard to your address on file. The second method is video verification, where they will actually ask you to take a video of your business, including signage or vehicles or business documentation to show that you are in your service area and you are who you say you are. If you have any questions, comments, feedback about the Google Business Profile setup process, please don't hesitate to reach out. We'd be happy to walk you through it. This is Aaron from Advantage Market Solutions. Hope to hear from you soon.